Well, here we are, everybody. I mean, the season preview is upon us, which means the Raptors kick off their 2018-2019 season tomorrow night against the Cleveland Cavaliers, 7:30 tip-off at the Scotiabank Arena. And right off the top, guys, some of you guys are probably wondering, will there be a live stream tomorrow for the game? The answer is yes, there will be. I said in the Leafs video that there would probably be one. Well, I'm here to confirm that there will be a live stream tomorrow, guys. So game time is 7:30. Live stream will begin at about 7:15. You guys have not checked out the Twitter down below. Go follow up that down below. I will keep you guys posted on the times and, you know, where I'm about and if I'm about ready to start, and you guys can keep in line with me there. So, and if you guys want to contact me at all, that's the place to go. Down Twitter is in the description, guys, below. All right? But we're not here to talk about the live stream. We're not here to talk about all that kind of stuff. We are here to talk about the upcoming 2018-2019 season for the Toronto Raptors. Now, a lot of people are still thinking about Kawhi Leonard's future next year and really the future of this team past this year. That was my feeling, and those were my thoughts once the trade happened with Kawhi Leonard, and probably for around a month afterwards. But now that we are 1 day away from the season beginning for the Toronto Raptors, those thoughts, at least for myself, are gone. Because we can't worry about that right now. Look, we can, us as Raptor fans, we can do everything we possibly can to preach to Kawhi Leonard, make signs, make him feel beautiful, like chanting MVP in a preseason game, for God's sakes. I love that. But we also got to realize this team has a chance to do a lot of damage in this league. And everybody's saying that the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers are the prime teams and the teams to beat in the Eastern Conference, and the Raptors are just going to do the same thing. Well, I beg to differ. I mean, I think a lot of us Raptor fans can differ on that, but we know what with the Americans, ESPN, whatever you want to call them. Think about us, right? Oh, the Raptors are going to do the same thing. No matter if Kawhi Leonard's there or not, they're just going to choke in the playoffs. Well, first things first. The core piece has changed. There's no DeMar DeRozan. You got Kawhi Leonard. That's a big difference. I love DeMar from the bottom of my heart. I bought his jersey. This is what I'm wearing right now, number 10. I mean, I loved the guy. I love what he did for the city, for the team, the emotion he brought to this city. Really, him and Lowry brought Canada, you know, together as a basketball community now, right? Basketball, I wouldn't say never used to be big, but the addition of Lowry and DeRozan and the consistent playoff runs and basketball has gotten bigger and bigger, not only in the city of Toronto, but the country of Canada. And you can thank DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry for that. But as much as it's emotional to watch DeMar DeRozan leave, and it'll be a very emotional time watching him in the San Antonio jersey, facing the Raptors here and there. But in the end, it's a business, and the Raptors got a premier talent in Kawhi Leonard. No matter what you look at it, that's what you got. And Kawhi Leonard is going to bring an impact to this team that I don't think we have ever seen. You could argue Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, DeMar DeRozan, Chris Bosh, whatever you want to say. But you can argue that those guys are top 10 players in the league. We have an opportunity to win here with a top 5 player in the league. Whether it's just this year or it's years to come. You have a top 5 player in the league right now. You have an opportunity. You know? And going into the season, there's a ton of ifs. If, ands, or buts. And that's the same with every team, right? You know, with the Leafs, it's, well, Will Marner, Matthews, William Nylander, John Tavares, will they all live up to the hype? Well, clearly they are right now. And for the Raptors, there's a ton of questions for this team going into the year. Danny Green, will he be a consistent three-point shooter, or will he, at the end of his career and at the end of the season, get lost and released? I don't know. I think he's going to be a great player for this team. But only time is going to tell. Guys, remember last year, we thought, oh, Norman Powell is the starting shooting guard for this team, or whatever you want, you know, whatever position he was playing at the start of the season. Anyways. And he's going to have a great season. He's having an amazing year. He's going to play alongside DeRozan and Lowry, and everything's going to be peachy. Well, that didn't work. And he barely played last year, and his confidence was shot, and it was a whole miserable year for Norman Powell. Will Danny Green be very good for this team? I personally think so. If you guys watched that last preseason game that he played in, the amount of three-pointers he just I think it was like 6 of 7 or 6 of whatever it was from 3. Ridiculous. He can do that. It's an aspect this team hasn't found in a while. Plus, he's an amazing defender. Then you had Kawhi Leonard. DeMar DeRozan could score, but we all knew what his flaw was, and that's defense. DeMar DeRozan, as much as we love him, as much as I love him, he was horrific defensively. Straight up. Kawhi Leonard has won 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and you also saw it in the preseason. He is a dynamite defender. Plus, he can score a ridiculous amount of points, grab rebounds, get a bunch of assists, and steal the ball, and he's just a freak out there. Upgrade in DeMar DeRozan. As much as I love DeMar, it's an upgrade. Will Kawhi Leonard also stay healthy? A question mark. You don't know. And will he perform the way we know he can after all these injuries? Look, if anything suggests preseason, if that's what we're going to get in the season, no question, he's going to be great. Will Lowry play the way we know he can, or will the departure of DeMar DeRozan really hinder his play? I don't think so, but hey, we never know. You know, and then you look at CJ Miles. Will he be a consistent three-point shooter we thought we were getting last year? I don't know. Or will he have a streaky season like he did last year? Will Norman Powell have a bounce-back season? I personally think he will, but you never really know until you see it on the court. Will Fred VanVleet, DeLon Wright, will they continue to improve and show us that next gear on the bench mob? Will OG Anunoby take that big step? We are all thinking he will. I don't know. Will Serge Ibaka take less threes, play good defense, and shoot from inside and actually do well? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Will Greg Monroe make an actual impact on the team? Will Siakam live up to the hype that we've been hearing about all summer long? Will Jonas Valanciunas take that next step? I personally think he will because of Nick Nurse. But we never know until we see it on the court. The expectations are through the roof, probably almost higher than they've ever been. You can argue about that, but it's arguably the most anticipated season in franchise history. And I know everyone's saying we're living to the playoffs, but the regular season is very important. Now, I understand you get first place last year, 59 wins, you get bumped by Cleveland in 4. Look, LeBron James is not here anymore. The only way this team can face him, if we make it to the finals, and if he beats Golden State and goes to the finals. That's the only, or Houston, or whoever they end up facing. That is the only possible way we can face LeBron James. So that's gone. That whole excuse, LeBron took Raptors, or whatever you want to call them, that's gone. For right now, at least. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not going to come back, because I don't see that happening this year. But you never really know. Like I said over and over, the expectations are through the ceiling, guys. But my personal feel, and this is something I've thought about, since the trade happened and through training camp and everything. The first month for this team, I won't say will dictate the year, because you've added a lot of new faces. And, I mean, you lost a big face, but you added an even bigger face, but it's a new one. It might take some time to work with each other, to get some chemistry going. So the month of October might be difficult depending on the schedule, but I'm not even going to look at that right now. I'm looking at game 1, and that is it. Look, the ability for this team to win a championship is not going to be easy with Golden State, but we can't think about that right now. You can't. You think about that, then you're just going to be a hopeless fan the entire season. We're here to cheer on this team no matter who they're facing. This team has the ability to beat just about any team in this league. The reason I said just about is because Golden State is a freak of a team. But anyways, the sky is the limit for the Toronto Raptors. And tomorrow, it all gets started. I'm so excited, guys. I know you guys are. I know we've been talking about it for a little while now, the preseason preview through the preseason games. We're all so excited for tip-off tomorrow night against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it is going to be a very different look, because it's a very different-looking Cleveland Cavaliers. Not so much the different players, but no LeBron James. How will that team fare? Will they be a playoff team still, or will they just fall out and die and be out of the playoffs and back into a rebuild stage? They signed Larry Nance Jr. to another 4-year deal. They already signed Kevin Love to a long-term deal. So I don't know if they are in a rebuild mode. So it's a very interesting place Cleveland is right now. But as for the Toronto Raptors, guys, I can't wait. I know you guys are jacked up. You guys are fired up, and I am too. Tomorrow can't come soon enough. 7:30, or I guess technically 7:15, can't come soon enough. But let's just try and get through tomorrow, guys. I know tomorrow's going to be a grind for everybody in school, work, whatever. It is going to be a long day. But at the end of it, we get to watch Raptor basketball. It's back, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed this video, and you guys are ready for Game 1 of the season for the Toronto Raptors tomorrow night against Cleveland. Hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below everything about the upcoming year for the Toronto Raptors. I want to hear everything. What are your predictions? Who do you think is going to be the team MVP? Any surprises you got coming into the year? Any prediction on the records? How far this team will go? Everything, guys. This is for you guys to go bonkers about this team. This video is not more or less for me talking to you guys. I mean, it's for me to give my expectations, my analysis on the season that is going to become reality tomorrow. But it's more or less for you guys to have fun with this video and really comment and go nuts. This is it, guys. This is my dress rehearsal before tomorrow against the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right. So Evan and I will talk to you guys Thursday, podcast edition. Link is in the description for the podcast channel and for the podcast itself on iTunes. Twitter is also down below, guys. Like I said earlier, follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff, and I will talk to you guys Leafs edition Thursday as they're at home at the Scotiabank Arena taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins as the Leafs look to get their 6th straight victory and look to stay red hot. 7 o'clock puck drop there. And as for the Raptors, guys, Game 1 of the regular season, as we've been talking about all video long, Game 1 of the regular season, guys, goes tomorrow night, 7:30 tip-off, as the Raptors take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Excuse me, at Scotiabank Arena, looking for an amazing year. Hey, anybody going down in the game, be loud and show Kawhi Leonard the love. And let him play his thing. You can chant MVP all you want. Let's go have fun with it, guys. And let's go out there and beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't care if LeBron's not there. Let's just go beat Cleveland, all right? That sounds good to me. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow night, I guess 7:15, guys. Live stream. Guys, be ready for it. If you guys don't have notifications on, click that because it'll be popping up when I'll be live streaming at 7:15. Also, guys, like I said, Twitter is also down below, so I'll be keeping you guys updated on the whole live stream bit when I'm getting ready, that kind of thing, tomorrow night. And 7:30 tip-off. Raptors, Cavaliers, 7:30, like I just said, at Scotiabank Arena. Game 1 of the regular season for the Toronto Raptors. The highly anticipated season is about to begin. I can't wait to get it going, guys. I know you guys are excited. We'll talk to you guys then.